Yo, so like, why were you up at 4 a.m. this morning?
Insomniac.
Because, like, I woke up for my flight. I posted something on Instagram. And then I also saw Bayern's third kit. And I'm like, hey, yo, Carl, you got to get this kit. Expecting you to answer like a couple hours later, when you woke up. And you were like, oh, really? I haven't peeped. And I was just really confused.
Yeah, I said that probably like 2 minutes later.
Yeah, it was 1 minute. And
Yeah,
like,
it's a little
bro.
concerning when it's 4:30 in the morning and you send someone a text not expecting them to respond in the slightest, and they hit you with the "oh yeah" full response. Like, I'm clearly awake. But
Moral of the story, Carl needs to just get some sleep. Hey, welcome back to the High Kicks podcast. I still don't understand the whole finger guns thing with Carl. Like, I've been ripping on him for it for like almost a year on this show, and he's still doing it.
yeah, I'm still going to. That's just a consistent thing. I don't know why. It just fits the show. So, it has to keep on going.
So I don't understand. How does finger guns fit a show called the High Kicks podcast? Tell me. Explain. You said it fits the show. Now I need your logic. You have
Well,
none.
jazz hands would also fit the show.
Jazz hands?
Yeah.
I'll take that.
So
Yo, so the return of the Premier League did not disappoint.
all right, honestly, every single team you can have a positive note for besides one. And
Arsenal.
that
They're
means
fucking trash.
it was an amazing week of football.
I don't know if you can pull very many positives out of Crystal Palace. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't think Leeds are gonna pull any positives out of a 5-1 loss to United.
It's still week one.
Yes, but you don't want to keep in mind that last season they scored 3 goals on defending champions Liverpool in week 1.
Yeah, they also didn't have fans.
I mean, that's fair.
Like, it was all the difference. Last week, Old Trafford was packed.
Old Trafford was crowded as
I'm pretty
hell.
sure there was 74,000 in attendance at that game.
Yeah.
Like, just saying that number and considering that COVID's still a thing, it's just absolutely absurd.
Yep.
But that's another topic.
So we mentioned that every single team had some positives that you could take away from. I kind of argued that, but there's one team that has only negatives to pull away from this weekend. And that's Arsenal, because Brentford hosted them, and Brentford hasn't played in the top flight in 64 years, like 1947-ish.
So the Premier League didn't exist at that time.
Yeah, the Premier League was formed in like 92.
Know. Yeah,
92?
So they won their first Premier League game ever against Arsenal on Friday.
Yes.
It was an amazing game. Awful defense by Arsenal.
I was on a plane.
The first shot was great by Brentford to score.
The header by Norgard, though, I saw that. That defensive debacle.
All you have to say is watch the second goal, and you will understand the entire game.
Yeah. Yes. So after an off-season of hope and all of this for Arsenal supporters, they're going to repeat last season's struggles, like, hard.
Yes. Severely, and I think they are going to be our main topic despite Brentford's amazing performance and despite the way that they were able to put on a show against Arsenal.
Hold up. I just gotta interject here. You know how we talked previously about talking about Ted Lasso on this show?
Yeah.
So you know how Amazon does like a Hard Knocks type show for EPL team?
Yeah.
They do an All or Nothing.
Yeah.
So Arsenal is on All or Nothing this season. So I think we should watch.
If you guys can't tell, my face just got really straight. I'm so down to watch that, and we'll week in and week out, it will be more friendly than Jersey Shore was like when it was in its prime.
Maybe.
Because I think it'll be more of a mess.
All right, so I'm jumping the gun on this a little bit because we're going to talk about this club a little later.
Wait. Can I mention one thing that happened before the game that's really notable?
What?
Aubameyang and Lacazette both called out sick right before the game.
Yeah.
That is very notable. So,
yes. So they're also not sure if they're going to be available for this weekend.
Yeah.
And so that's going to segue me into, do you think Arsenal even have a shot against Chelsea?
In the most polite way possible. Fuck no.
So, because Lukaku's back for this one. And
by
back,
Lukaku's
I mean making his second debut. So, like, how many goal contributions do you think he has in this game or this season in general?
I think minimum 2 in this game.
What?
But yeah, like I think he's probably. If Werner plays, I wouldn't be surprised if Werner scores a goal because of what we talked about, him being able to play off of a more dominant striker. Not a more dominant, but a target man striker, which is exactly
a guy that allows
Lukaku
Werner to make his runs.
Yeah. Or and I can probably see him scoring a goal. So, like,
how about for the year?
For the year,
I'm thinking he could put up something like 20 goals and 10 assists, 8 assists maybe. 10 assists is a lot, doubles, but 20 and 8.
I think he may be able to average like 1.1 goals a game.
Okay, Carl, 1.1 goals a game would be like 41 goals in a Prem season.
Yeah, like he may be able to do that.
I don't think so.
If he plays like
get your head out of your ass. No.
Bro, you don't understand their midfield on the Mount and Havertz right there? Yeah, I am smoking.
Lewandowski scored 41 goals for Bayern last year. Lukaku's not doing that for Chelsea.
Especially in the more hard league. So sorry for saying that so wrong. But
thank you. I know we've been talking about Chelsea, but we're gonna get Carl. We're gonna go back to Chelsea in a second. We're gonna make Carl happy real quick. Bro, this was not what I was expecting from United.
Pogba's disgusting. Bruno scores a hat trick.
Not only a hat trick, an open play hat trick.
Yeah,
no
which
pens.
Is very rare.
No pens.
Very rare. No pens. And I don't know if you have this as a topic, but I just have to mention VAR this weekend was fucking amazing. I did not
make that as a topic.
It was perfect. It made everything flow so great. Nothing was really getting stopped. Like there were a couple like instances.
So like international play VAR.
Yeah.
The way VAR is meant to be used.
It was so nice. It was perfect. Refereeing was so much better. They were letting them play on. It was great. I loved what I saw. The change was great, but back to Man U 5-1.
So hold on. Not back to Man U 5-1, kind of back to Man U 5-1. So Graham Souness is a prick. So like the fucking asshole goes on the record saying he thinks Greenwood is the star of the show for that match. For a young boy, he thought he was sensational. Pogba had 4 assists and Bruno scored a hat trick, and he said, "We expect 4 assists from a £100 million man." Like, bro,
it's just some ass shit to say. But
in the words of the great Red Foreman, if you don't shut your mouth, I will shove my foot up your ass.
I just don't understand what point he's trying to get at. Like,
I think his point is that he hates Paul Pogba.
Like, I feel like a lot of people
he's ruining
just hate on Paul Pogba.
But Souness is ruining his credibility.
Yeah. by saying blasphemous stuff like that.
Like, when a player, no matter what you can't stick to your guns about not thinking a player is all that when they have a performance like that.
Exactly.
Like,
I
just
think you have 2 man of the match performances pretty much in that game by both Bruno and Pogba. I
yeah,
don't
but
even
like,
remember who got it. It was just absolutely nuts.
yeah.
Greenwood also had an amazing performance. The right side was sort of shut down a little bit. We really saw the lack of Sancho there because Daniel James started. So I think once he moves into the rotation, it's going to see an obvious change. Lindelof was able to get an assist, but we saw the defensive flaw because of him being back there. So I think next week's looking really good if Varane starts.
I hate you.
Yeah.
I think next week's looking pretty good even if Varane doesn't start because you're playing Southampton.
It's away though.
Okay, but it's
So
Southampton.
yeah, but it's the first away game with fans. So I want to see how they actually react. And
That's fair.
they may play down to them, which is a common issue of Man U. They may play down in the first half and come out blazing in the second half, but I can definitely see the playing down too because they lost Ings. So they're like, okay, where can they score from now? But that's enough about Man U, honestly, even from a Man U fan. It's looking great right now.
We're gonna jump into some Chelsea stuff because I had no idea who this kid was, and I know people don't think 22 is a kid, but in pro sports, 22 is a kid. I had no idea who Trevor Chalobah was until the other day. He
Until he
fucking bossed.
got a
He
start in the preseason, and then I was like, okay,
not
maybe.
preseason. That's a trophy game.
That's what it was.
He started in the Super Cup, and bossed his way through defense. And then he bossed his way through Crystal Palace and scored a beauty.
Bro, that goal.
Scored a beauty.
There were so many good goals this weekend. I don't know which one was the best one, but because he was a center back, I think it was probably his.
And it was his debut. He dropped to the ground in tears. So this brings up a question. You were on Discord with me earlier while I was building the whole OBS show thing. So you saw me make this. But with Chalobah's emergence, you think the Blues should continue going after Jules Koundé?
I would still think they're going to.
Not what do you think they're going to do? Do you think they should? Because I think they're going to also, but I don't think they should.
I still think they should. But it's the same issue where they had Tomori, and I think they should have kept Tomori.
I just think so. They're trying to spend money on a young center back who has a lot of first team experience. No, just hear me out. They're trying to spend money on a young center back who has game time in first team football. Chalobah has that just through loans. So I don't think I know Roman has unlimited money, but I don't think they need to spend that.
Honestly, chances are they're going to spend that for Koundé.
Yeah, I think so, but I just don't think they should, you know.
Yep.
So Watford beat Villa. What?
So this game was absolutely nuts because Watford went 3-0 up at one point during this game, and Villa scored in the 96th by a penalty and one other goal in the 80th. So
70th.
Considering in the 90th?
No, 97th Ings penalty and John McGinn in the 70th.
70th, that's what it was.
Yes.
The McGinn goal was pretty good. But Watford put on a fucking show.
Ismaila Sarr.
Yeah. Sar was disgusting.
He's disgusting. He's disgusting.
Bro, they had another player. I didn't know who he was because I knew who Sar was before the season.
I've known who Sar was for a while.
Yeah, exactly.
Liverpool have been like linked with him off and on for the last couple of years.
I'm pretty sure it was their right winger because Sar was playing their left wing. But let me check this real quick.
It's a very easy check for that. You just go on a good old basically anything. We use FootMob. And
Nah, I'm on Watford's website. But like same thing. Like it doesn't matter. Actually,
yeah,
I'm an idiot. I should have just
gone to
checked
FootMob
too.
so you could go to the lineup.
So I could have just gone to the game.
Oh, Dennis. Emmanuel Dennis.
Yes.
He's their striker. He went off.
Emmanuel Dennis had such a great game, and
yeah.
I was like, who is this guy? Like, what can he do for this team? Bro, you know what that team is reminding me of?
What?
Watford of old, when they had like Doumbia, Gervinho, and I always forget the other one.
I wouldn't go that far yet. It's been one game and they beat Villa.
No. The way that they played, though, and the way that they played last season, it's starting to remind me of Watford of old because
like last season in the Championship?
Yeah. Because of their three attacking forwards being so pacey and prominent forwards and being able to like hold their own dribbles.
I can see that. I mean, yeah.
They're also really physical.
That's true. Should Villa be concerned?
No.
So you just think they need a little bit of time?
Bro, I think it's week one.
Yeah, I'm in agreement.
It's the same thing with like City. Like I still have City winning the Prem despite losing week one to Spurs. Like shit happens. Like, and sometimes you aren't prepared, but you're still good. Like Bailey showed signs of greatness during that game. Like he had a great assist to McGinn. And they were able to play with Buendia and a couple other players. Mings had an awful game and Target wasn't that good, but we'll see where their defense holds. Because if their defense holds at all, give that keeper a little bit of time and he's saving everything. So
all right, so it's my turn to be happy now. Because one, we both predicted this game right on score. Like we both got a 3-0 win. So
did we?
I did. I know
I
that.
guessed it 2-0 and you guessed it 3-0.
Okay, cool. So screw you. Even though you're winning. But so like first off, I didn't know this until after the fact. This is a huge kind of factoid stat history thing. Mo Salah is the first player, and I guess the only player, to score in 5 consecutive opening Premier League matches.
Yeah, I found that a weird stat, but
like fucking crazy.
Actually crazy.
Because that means his off season, he's still in form.
Yeah.
He comes back ready every year.
And also I find it so funny that how long has he been at Liverpool? 5 years?
Yeah.
Yeah. So every year he's been at Liverpool, he scored in an opener.
Yep. Also, Virgil's back.
Yeah, and even though he looked a little bit sluggish just because like
he hasn't played in a very long time.
Exactly. And he's not as quick off of like a sprint right now. Like
his brain though is such a help. Such a help.
Yeah, his positioning and his ability to like captain the team from the back is just absolutely nuts.
Yep. So I don't really have too much honestly on this. I mean, I predicted a 3-0 win. It was a 3-0 win. Honestly, Bobby scored. And
Yeah, I didn't
if
expect Bobby
Bobby
to
if
score.
Bobby can get back to his old ways of finding the net, Liverpool can challenge City for the title. I'm not kidding. If you have Jota, Salah, Firmino, and Mane all able to put the ball in the net,
And see Mane put the ball in the net though.
I know you got to see it first, but it's a little unreasonable to think all four of them are going to score every game.
Yeah, exactly. We just have to see it from like the players.
Yeah.
Like so
Yeah.
week one, like great look. I think they were also really hype. Just trying to play like their first game of the season. They were trying to really show out. So doing it against Norwich was very capable for them. They showed that their midfield wasn't really lacking. And yeah. That attack pretty much, and Allison's save at the end of the game.
Yeah. You want to get into the biggest shocker of the weekend? Actually, not the biggest shocker of the weekend. The second biggest shocker of the weekend?
Nah, this is bigger,
No, it's
honestly.
not. No, it is not. I am
Yeah.
sorry. It is not. Spurs beating City is not bigger than Brentford beating Arsenal in their first game since 2 years
Ever,
after World War
bro.
II ended.
Yeah.
Bro.
But speaking of this, Human Son, amazing performance.
So I was talking to my mom about that goal, and I came to a realization. I don't think he gets that shot off if it's John Stones. He burned the shit out of Nathan Ake to set up that shot. It was Diaz and Ake playing.
Yeah, I know that. Diaz was playing pretty well, but Ake was not carrying his load.
And I'm not taking anything away from Sonny because, what a strike, what a move, what a way to set it up and create space and open your hips and bend it there. You froze Ederson, one of the best keepers in the world. I just think Stones would have closed him down better because Stones is a better defender than Nathan Ake.
Exactly. So it's a very similar situation with Man U. We saw Lindelof have that mistake. I don't think that mistake's going to be as common with Varane there. But
so Carl and I were predicting the table last week, and we picked Spurs to go low. We made a mistake.
Yeah.
So Nuno Espirito Santo took a Wolves team that had no business doing anything well, and in their promotion year, and finished them 7th.
And a deserving 7th.
And then the year after that, they did well, and then Jimenez got hurt, so I'll take that.
Yeah.
And you lose, whatever. But this Spurs roster is more talented than those Wolves sides.
Substantially so.
And he will be able to bring out the best in a lot of these players.
That's what the funniest thing is. In a lot of the post game interviews and stuff like that, he was just like, I'm playing with what I have, and they're doing what they do. I'm not doing anything unique. I'm just playing the way that they can play, and this is the best way.
Yeah.
I also really like the inclusion of Dele Alli. That's just a personal thing because he got shat on for so long with Mourinho there.
Yep.
Still,
which is interesting because right when Mourinho showed up, he started playing really, really well, and then Mourinho was like, "Nah, never mind, I don't like you."
Yeah, exactly. But I think he can come back into great form. So
we usually save all this stuff for transfer news, but this is more than transfer news. So City are still after Kane. Apparently, they're offering 125 million pounds or some crazy shit like that.
I heard it was 150 million euros.
So I've heard that they're going up to that, but they haven't reached that offer yet.
Oh, okay.
That's the max they'll spend, but they're gonna try and get less.
I heard that's their next offer.
Even though once you say that's the max you'll spend, Spurs won't listen until you say that.
Exactly.
But what do you think they should do? What do you think Levy should do?
something very simple. Take the bag and fucking leave.
It's a very, very, very interesting way of saying take the money and run. But also, like, why'd you have to put your mic in your mouth almost for that?
Sorry, I just really had to do that because it's necessary when I have to tell you that Spurs, you will be okay without Harry Kane. Nuno has shown that in week 1, and I know it's week 1, so you can't really say much about
I
a
think
team
they
in week
could
1.
be blasphemous statement here, but I think if they invest the £150 million well, they could be better off without Harry Kane.
Oh, easily. I don't
Like,
think that's blasphemous.
okay, cool, because like that's a thing that people have to think about. If you
Yeah,
invest
exactly.
$150 million properly into your squad,
Yeah, if Dortmund sold Holland this transfer window and invested every single piece in different things, swear to God, they'd be contenders for the
broken.
Champions League finals.
Yes, yes, yes. So I really do think like Levy should cave and sell.
Yeah, I completely agree.
Also, I feel really bad for Gabriel Jesus because he's a backup striker on a club that doesn't have a striker, and he
And
doesn't play.
bro, they started Ferran Torres.
I know.
Bro, Ferran Torres missed a sitter.
Yeah. But Ferran Torres is young and really good.
Yeah, exactly. Like, so I'm not taking too much away
Yeah.
from him, but he missed a sitter this game. So, like, it sort of sucks that they lost. It could have easily been a draw because of that.
Yeah.
But shit happens. Spurs with a
So,
good win, and Nuno with a great win as manager. So,
first competitive appearance as manager of Spurs and a win.
but,
So we're gonna move out of the Prem just for one little topic here. Barcelona are 1.35 billion euro in debt, and this is from their president. Like, he said this. Like, I'm not pulling this number out of my ass. Like, how?
I don't know, but how many of the signings did they actually make official?
Depay played.
I know Depay is official.
I think Eric Garcia is official. PK took a massive pay cut.
Yeah, PK is literally getting paid like pennies compared to what he used to.
PK, Jordi Alba, and Busquets are all taking pay cuts.
Yeah, obviously they're the Barca trio.
Yeah.
Um,
I don't. I mean, I do understand how you're in this much debt because Coutinho didn't work out, Griezmann hasn't really worked out, and Dembele didn't really work out. So they spent all that money and they didn't win the trophies that bring in the money to recoup that. So, like, you know,
when you just spend like every single dollar and have nothing in return, it's not
yeah,
going to do anything good for you.
exactly.
So they're sort of screwed, and it's comical at this point because I don't think they have officially announced Aguero.
Well, they officially announced Aguero a long time ago and then found out that they can't register him. So that's a whole different ordeal.
Yeah, I don't know if they can actually have Aguero.
Yeah. Yo, predictions first or transfers first?
Let's get into transfers first.
All right.
Because predictions are fun.
Transfers are fun too. So, like, first up in transfers of our big ones we got, Tammy Abraham's going to Roma.
That's official.
You heard it here first. Chelsea are going to buy him back for £140 million in 6 years.
Bro, you aren't even lying.
But I'm not even he's going to thrive.
Yeah, I truly believe he's going to be sick under Mourinho. But
yeah,
He's going to be a
Also,
focal
like,
point in that attack.
so you know how Chelsea spent like a stupid amount of money this summer?
Yeah.
They've made 130 million in transfers.
This window.
Yes.
How? Yeah,
Chelsea.
just explain it to me because I don't really understand how.
Okay. So, let's see. How do I do out? Oh, income. Sorry. Not 130. 82.72 million. This is dollars.
Okay.
Hold on. I'm going to do pounds real quick.
That's more realistic.
I thought I saw somewhere that it was. Hold on.
But even with buying Lukaku, that's not realistic. So, like, what?
Yeah, like they didn't lose that much money. Also, I might have written the wrong price because I realized you wrote 36 million pounds and I wrote 35 million pounds. Oops.
Ish happens, but
It's in the realm. It's all reported fees, so you know.
yeah.
Let's see. We got Tammy. Odegaard's close to joining Arsenal.
Yeah.
Personal terms are agreeing because I spelled that wrong, and I'm gonna fix that real quick. But yeah.
Yeah,
I don't
so
know
they're
why
just
anyone in
waiting
their right mind would ever want to go
to Arsenal, but whatever.
But
yeah,
I don't know. It's playing time, and Odegaard hasn't gotten a lot of that over the last couple of years.
Yeah, Real Madrid no longer are interested in Odegaard because they needed to sell Isco and a couple other players, and they were incapable of doing so.
Yep.
So we'll see what they're actually doing, and
I've heard that the reported fee for that's like anywhere from 35 to 40 million euro.
Yeah,
I think that's a good price for Odegaard. Had he been British, it would have been 90 million pounds.
Yeah, exactly.
So like you overspend for Ben White, but you get Odegaard at a decent price, you know?
Exactly. Like
not you know. That's not no. Ben White was trash in his first game. That was a joke. I was not trying to
shut up because like we overspent on Harry Kane and
You mean Harry Maguire?
Yeah.
Harry Maguire is starting to live up to it though. I'm not even gonna lie.
I'm not even gonna lie. Like the way that he performed at the Euros, and he's consistently showing as a top center back in the Prem.
Yep.
So
also another Euro standout. Denzel Dumfries is heading to Inter. That's a good deal.
For them.
I like that. I like that a lot.
Them.
Both sides. It's a Hakimi replacement, and it's an upgrade from PSV for Dumfries.
And honestly, potentially, like if how old is Dumfries? Because I know Hakimi's dummy young.
23. Denzel Dumfries is young. Are you looking that up or am I?
Guess what year he was born in? He's not as young as you think.
Okay, so 1994.
96. So close.
I said 24.
He's 26.
Then he was not born in 1996.
Oh, what?
When's his birthday?
April. So he's 25.
Okay.
Yeah. But, yeah, close enough.
Okay.
And then Hakimi's 22. So,
yeah.
I was going to say something blasphemous, but I'll just retract that.
Okay, cool. Sticking with Italy, Locatelli signed.
What?
Do you not see that? Fabrizio, here we go to it.
I did not see that, Fabrizio.
It was underneath the hold on. It was underneath the Odegaard post. Like, hold up, I'm just gonna put this up to my camera right now, like, bro.
Yeah, that is. Yep. Okay. So
I'm sorry for the blur, but like, yeah.
Locatelli
30. So it's a obligation to buy with a loan. So it's a loan with an obligation to buy. I read that in the wrong order.
I think that's a massive move for Juve. Massive improvement in their midfield.
So I just need to point out that Fabrizio did manage to write in that Arsenal were out of the race and that Locatelli rejected them.
Yeah. Locatelli.
He didn't need to write that, but he did.
No, he didn't have to. And every single time I watched Fabrizio, he mentioned that Arsenal were just out of the race every single time. So it was absolutely hilarious.
That's clowning. That's clowning. All right, is it time to guess some games?
No, we still have a couple more.
We still have a couple more?
Yeah.
So we're not talking about the Ronaldo thing because of the quotes that he put out today. He said it's all talk and it's all bull, and I'm not talking about it if the guy says it's not news. Fair. So Willock is a big-ish deal. That was a loan, and that I figured was going to happen eventually.
Yeah, so he leaves Arsenal.
It's a good deal for both sides.
So Haaland's going to stay this summer.
We know that.
Camavinga is in no rush to leave, so possibly won't be leaving to Man U or Real this transfer window because he's not re-signing. So,
yep.
Saul's looking content, unless like a crazy deal comes out. So
yeah,
unless Liverpool's like, okay, we're in danger.
I have heard that Liverpool are interested in Ajax Mariba, but I think everyone would be interested in Ajax Mariba, and I think they are. So, it's not really.
And last but not least, Nainggolan left Inter, and I think this is the last time he will be leaving Inter. He is going to like the Belgian league or something. But he is starting to phase out of professional football, and he's starting to move down a couple tiers, but amazing player and loved watching him in his prime. Stupid mohawk. Love that man. Fought like a bulldog. Do you know who I'm talking about?
I think so. I don't have a lot of like Serie A history in terms of my footy knowledge.
Yeah, Rajan Nainggolan played for like Roma, Inter.
Yeah. And, like, as you know, my footy knowledge is more like the game itself in terms of what I see on the field, and more like modern game. You're more of the historian between the two of us.
Yeah, still don't got much, but
yeah, that's why I said more of the historian, not the historian. But I will tell you, even though I played this amazing game growing up, and I feel like I have an understanding, does not help me when I'm guessing games because I'm fucking losing.
Yeah, exactly. You're fucking trash, and we're done with transfers.
Shut up. I am not fucking trash, but I'm losing. Although 8 points and 11 points for the first week, yeah, I'm down by 3, isn't bad. Like, at all.
Not at all.
At all. God damn it. I have to wake up at 7 this weekend?
Yep.
Fuck. I'm going to be in Ithaca, too. Yeah. Saturday, August 21st, 7:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Liverpool host Burnley.
And the week after, you have Chelsea. That's going to be fun.
All right, so I'm taking Liverpool 2-0 over Burnley.
Yeah, I'm copying you there. I'm taking Villa because it's Newcastle.
What you taking them by?
Because of the way that Mings played, I'm going to take it 2-1.
I'm also going to take it 2-1.
This one's a big one because also we didn't mention this, but Patrick Vieira is actually the coach of Crystal Palace now.
Yeah.
So it's a big move for the club, and we'll see if he actually pans out to be as great as he played. But
I don't know. I'm leaning towards taking Brentford again. They looked really, really inspired. They looked like I'm not kidding. Like I'm gonna take Brentford 1-0.
you're taking Brentford 1-0?
Yes.
Damn. I'm gonna take Palace 2-1. I think Palace at home, they sort of have to do something.
They have to. I just don't think they will. You know what I mean? I don't disagree with you there. I just don't think they will. Arsenal had to do something to start the season, and Brentford took a shit on that.
Yeah, that was a little different though, because Brentford was home and it was their first game in the Prem. They had a packed stadium.
I know.
Like this is gonna be the opposite. This is gonna be how
Doesn't
they can
change the fact
withhold
that
an
I'm taking
away
them over
crowd.
Palace.
Yeah, exactly. No.
Right.
This is a
Leeds
great
and
game.
Everton. Leeds and Everton.
Great game.
This is you.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna take a draw.
I was gonna go 1-1. I'm not even kidding. Like I've been looking this up and down. I've had this window open the entire time we've been recording, and I was gonna go 1-1 for that game.
Yeah, I'm actually.
The next game we got is Man City hosting.
I sort of have to do 1-1 because I think they're gonna play.
You don't
good
think it's
defense.
gonna be 2-2, and you don't think it's gonna be 0-0.
Yeah.
That's fair. So I'm gonna take Man City 3-0 over Norwich.
Sorry, but that's the easiest prediction of the weekend.
So I just need to say, I feel really bad for Norwich. You get promoted from the championship, and your first 2 games are against Liverpool and City.
Yeah. What's their third game? Because I know they have such a hard front of the schedule.
Let's see.
Yeah, I'm just pulling that up. Oh my god. Leicester.
That's not as bad.
Bro, I still think that's pretty bad for them.
Yeah, that's fair. So we
But then
both
they
went
have a break
3-0
with Arsenal, so
nice. So we both went 3-0 City over Norwich. I'm gonna take Brighton.
Oh wait,
Watford.
No. You just predicted, right?
I know, but the Man U game is next.
Predict for the next one.
Yes.
Yeah.
So Watford 2-1.
I'm taking it opposite. Brighton 2-1. For the same reason why I'm taking fucking Palace. Like
yeah, see, I think Ismail Assar is like a legitimate high quality Premier League winger. So I think he could literally rip through Brighton.
He's on Lamptey's side.
Oh?
I think Lamptey's a quality right back.
I think Lamptey's a quality attacking right back. He's not as
physical because he's not as big.
Exactly.
But I think that comes with age, so I definitely see him like bulking up more. But I do see your point. All right. Well,
also, they're not on the same side. If Lamptey plays right back, Ismail Assar plays right wing.
I thought Sarr played left wing.
I just looked at the lineup.
I'm pretty sure.
Hold up. Looking at FootMob confused me. So there's Ismail Assar, there's Emmanuel Dennis, and there's Ken Sema. Ken Sema plays left wing.
Sema plays left wing. Okay.
Yeah. So there's that.
Yeah, never mind then.
Yeah, so I'm taking Watford 2-1. You're taking
Okay.
Brighton 2-1.
Yeah.
How big of a win are you predicting for United over Southampton?
I still don't know if Ron's starting.
I'm sure he'll start.
Like he was confirmed. So
They
I
announced him in front of their whole stadium with a number and a
exactly.
jersey. Like he's rostered now.
So I think he's starting. So 3-0.
He's either going to start or come off the bench in like a whatever kind of thing. But
he's either coming off the bench at like half or like starting.
I'm going to go 3-0 as well.
Yeah, I think that's like one of the safer bets of the weekend as well.
Wolves hosting Spurs. Nuno returning to his old stomping ground. I'm going to take Spurs. Take Spurs 2-0.
I gotta do the same. They're like, I don't see them putting. I don't really see Wolves putting any past Spurs the way that they were playing that counter-attacking style, and I see Spurs probably scoring 2 because like they still are trying to figure out their attacking prowess. So like they could surprise and score 4, but we'll see.
They could.
Chelsea 3-0.
I was gonna go Chelsea 5-0.
Are you serious?
No, 4.
4-0.
Yeah. Now 5 would be crazy, but 4 is realistic.
Yeah, I took 5-0 like a couple times last season when like City were on like hot streaks.
I know.
But like you have to, those are ballsy guesses.
Yeah. It's even ballsier to pick a Big 6 club 5-0 over another Big 6 club. But I'm going 4. What was that face?
This next game is the game of the weekend, and I wrote it down and I forgot about it.
West Ham Leicester is not the game of the weekend.
In my opinion.
Well, define game of the weekend.
Because
most exciting or best football?
Best football.
Most exciting or best football? Okay, best football, yes. Most exciting is going to be Chelsea Arsenal.
Yeah, obviously.
All right, cool. So I am going to take Leicester 2-1 in this.
I'm going for a draw. 2-2.
Ooh, that's a lot of goals.
Yeah, a lot of goals. Because Leicester were sort of laid back last week. I want to see if they can actually push forward and push momentum.
That's fair.
And West Ham are trying to show out.
Fair.
So.
Fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I definitely feel like that one's wrong, but like I'm going to stick with it.
You're going to stick with it? You're going to stick with it? So we just ran through another 10 games. We probably got most of them wrong, considering that we can get a maximum of 30 points a week, and it's 11-8.
Yeah,
that's not terrible. It's not terrible. It's just not, you know.
Bro, we have double digits. Like, are you kidding me?
You have double digits.
One of us has double digits. Like, the fact that there's double digits in 1 week, like, I'm sort of ecstatic.
Yeah,
we're pretty shit at this. So
yeah.
Week 1 was good.
I'm gonna just say something funny. Carl sent me a text before we sign off. Carl sent me a text the other day asking about this old Everton jersey that he had, if we wanted to do a giveaway with it or if he should throw it out. And I was like, hey, yo, we should do a giveaway. And then I was like, hold up, what size is it? And like, does it have a name on the back? Carl, would you like to enlighten everybody on those informationals?
Yeah, I was given this jersey, so it actually is a small and has no fucking name on it. So if you want me to write Rooney on it and like make it 10 in
Draw.
Sharpie, I can, but I don't know how you guys would like it.
So I think that's just a toss. I am looking to do some kind of giveaway soon. Be it on our podcast or be it on Instagram. Because it could be cool. I got some stuff. But
Yo, if this video gets
be careful with your words.
250 listens,
Just this episode?
How many did the last one get?
13?
13 listens?
Yeah, in a week.
Yeah, so if this one gets... Alright, I'll make it lower because that's a little unrealistic.
Okay, cool.
I'll make it like... If it gets like 50 views this week.
You'll do what?
I'll wear that dumbass Everton shirt next week, even though it's a small.
All right, send me a picture of the Everton shirt. I'm gonna make it happen.
Wait, let me change it. 75 then.
I can still try and make it happen.
If you're really trying, 75.
Cool.
75 listens, and I'll do it. I'll be wearing
I am straight up gonna try and use the power of TikTok to edit what you just said and have it bite you in the ass.
Sure.
All right, cool.
I want to. I'm gonna probably draw like Wayne Rooney on it or something, or like put Wayne Rooney's face like printed on the back. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So I got a goal for next week. While starting grad school and all that shit. So that's gonna be tough. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do it, but I'm gonna try because that'd just be funny as all hell. Carl, you got anything else?
That shirt would be a choker on me, so
probably
it would pretty entertaining.
Yeah. This is my last show from Jersey for a while because I'm heading back up to school on Thursday. So my background's about to change and be a lot more sporty, even though most of our views, almost all of them, come from Spotify and not
Shit, you're
YouTube.
Coming back up Thursday?
Yeah,
bro, it's
I have
the 18th. What the fuck?
Yeah, I have like an orientation thing on Thursday.
God, what is life?
I gotta meet the faculty for my program, bro.
Jesus, best of luck with that, homie.
Yeah, dude, I'm pumped. Honestly.
Yeah, I think it'll be fucking great for you.
I mean, if it all works out, it'll be fucking great for you too.
Big backs.
Yeah. My camera's about to shut off one more time. I'm back. I think that's
it shut up as you said that.
I know. I can see the little thing come up. You know that little white rectangle that you see pop up?
Yeah.
That's a countdown. So I went over and I flicked it on and off.
I
can manually do the shutter too. It's not... Yeah.
You should set it up with like a button.
I have tried. I have to like make something. It's really annoying.
Okay, fuck that then. Make it out of Legos if you're gonna do anything then.
I can try. Legos, not finger guns, Carl?
Bro, how the fuck do you make like you can make like,
I don't know. You can turn on a light bulb with a fucking potato. So like
you're speaking
I don't know.
Facts. I think that's a perfect place to end it.
I agree.
If you guys are looking for new sources of energy, plug into your potatoes and have a great day. But join us next week for the High Cakes podcast, and
check us out on TikTok, Instagram, all that. We'll catch you guys next week. Adios.
Hopefully predictions won't be trash.